yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but yeah. Anyways, that didn't happen. So that's first thing of me getting completely disrespected in New York. Second thing is when I was in Atlanta. Again, I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but it's an artist who like, in a sense, like his career kind of like fell down. You know, he's not like super relevant right now. But I wanted to do the interview anyways because I feel like you guys would like this. You know, and that artist, they reached out to me to do this interview. Okay, they reached out to me to do an interview, and I was like, yeah, you know, it's my last day in Atlanta, and I was like ready to do it. I made the questions. I stayed up all night, and then the person's just like, yeah, doesn't really feel like doing it. I'm just like, I came to Atlanta, you know, I'm not here in Vancouver next to my mom's house. We're not gonna do the interview. I came all the way to Atlanta. I didn't say that to them because I'm like, this is not even worth it. But it makes me mad because at the end of the day, I think it's just about like respect, you know. And then like, if the artist respects you, then he'll do whatever. If you're friends with him, he'll do whatever. If we're friends with whatever artist, he's not gonna do shit like that, right? But I feel like when the artists watch our content, right, then it just makes it so much easier. Like Wyland, for example, okay? When we did the Wyland interview, the first thing he tells me is like, yo, I love your stuff, man. It's like artsy and like it looks really nice, and like I wanted to do my interview with you guys, right? So it was so easy. He showed up right on time, okay? He was just being so polite. He was like, oh, it's your birthday. I would have brought you like beers or whatever. I don't drink, but he was like, yeah, what about you, beers and stuff? And, you know, just like super, super nice. And I can tell he respects me, right? This artist in Atlanta, dude, one that he doesn't even respect me, but two, it's that like, bro, you need this more than I need this. I don't need to do your interview. I did it out of being nice and out of being, you know, like I feel like you guys would want to see it. I'm not like tripping that didn't happen. I'm tripping that my time got wasted, but yeah, it's just like, bro, you need this interview. I don't need this. And that's what just like irked me, you know? So it's not like beef or anything. It's just like, it's really made me think, man. It's like, you think of anyone with a normal job, right? Like a crossing guard or something. If you walk past a crossing guard and you have a conversation, like they're going to be like nice people based off the fact that you're a human and, you know, you should be nice to other humans, you know? But when it comes to a rapper, it's like you're only going to get respect if you have a certain level of clout or like something to offer. The moment you don't have that, like this person has no reason to respect you or respond to you. And it's just like, it's weird, man. So it's really weird. And someone said I'm a savage. No, I'm just like really telling the truth, and I'm trying to be as nice as I can about it. I'm not a gossiper. I have no beef. It's just, I hope this clip like surfaces somewhere and like artists learn, like, bro, you guys are like making the effort to make your career worse, you know? And it's like, it feels like you're doing that, and then it's the label's job to like, you know, kind of equal that out and help your career. So it's like you're trying to make it worse, they're trying to help it, and then it just ends up being equal, you know? So it should be both of you guys are trying to make your career better. And yeah, man. Yeah. Someone said in the comments, I really never understand why people think they're above others. For real, man. For real. And like, I get it, bro. If you're Drake and you want to cancel on me, okay, man, you can cancel on me. And I bet even Drake would somehow find a way to like get someone to tell him like, hey, man, we can't do it or something, right? Like in advance and have a good reason. But like, anyways, if you're not Drake, bro, just you can't be acting like that. And it's weird, man. But next thing. Let's move on to number 3. My relationship with certain artists. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about when I was in Atlanta very recently. This is right before New York, right? So this was like 3 weeks ago, and I went for that SoundCloud thing. Super, super fun. Had a great time, and yeah. So you know what happened? I was backstage, and there was this. I'm not gonna say who the exact person is again, because I'm not trying to like, you know, I'm not trying to like ruin someone's credibility or whatever. But or is that the right word? I'm not trying to make someone look bad, okay? And I'm not the type to do that. But I saw the person, right? And basically this person reached out to me to do... No, I reached out to this person first, okay? I reached out to this person first like a year and a half ago, or like a year ago, to do a FaceTime interview. This is when we were doing the FaceTime interviews. And I was like, hey, let's do it. And the guy was like, hey, man, I watched your videos. I like them, but let's not do the FaceTime. Let's wait till in person. And I was like, okay, that makes total sense. Like, you make a good point. So then I would say like 6 months ago, right? This person messages me, hey yo, let's do that FaceTime interview, bro. And I was like, yo, honestly, like you're right before, like maybe let's just wait till this is in person, right? And then I think they liked the message or they just left it on scene. I was like, whatever, you know. So okay, I see this person at the SoundCloud event, right? And I go up to him. I'm like, hey, yo, congrats on this, because he did something pretty cool, right? So I was like, hey, congrats on this. And the dude is like, first thing he's like, oh, he sees my hoodie. It says Kids Take Over on it. He's like, yo, nah, you dubbed me, bro. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, no, bro, you dubbed me. Like, you didn't do my interview. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, I thought we agreed that we would like, you know, do this in person at a later date or something. And like, and again, it's not my responsibility that as soon as I'm in Atlanta, I have to like do his interview, right? I didn't even know he was going to be in Atlanta or that he's from there. But yeah, anyways, so he's like, you dubbed me, bro. And I was like, nah, bro, like, and then I pulled out the messages, right? And I showed him. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, everything was cool in this, right? And even after I like proved him wrong that I didn't dub him, or you know, he was just like, nah, bro, nah. And then he was like on the phone. Then he walked away, and I was like, damn. Like, I feel like even though he knew he was wrong, some people just have like weird egos, man. And yeah, man, weird. Hold on, I'm getting an email real quick. I gotta read this. Right. No, sorry. Weird. And none of you guys have said who the person is in the chat. Yeet is dope. I would love to interview Yeet. I was supposed to interview Yeet back in LA, like not way before, but like before he had any cool interviews. Just didn't end up happening. Now whoever you guys are saying in the chat, it's not him. But anyways, and I don't think you guys are gonna guess it either. But yeah, man. Aside from that, there's another artist who we interviewed. We already interviewed this artist. Okay, we're on cool terms. And then I remember I went to I think I went to LA or something, and I asked this artist, I'm like, yo, like, let's play ball, you know, like, if you have some free time. And the dude just completely ignores me. I think he like leaves me on scene, or he didn't respond. But I didn't take that personally, because I know how like rappers' lives are. But yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I asked the dude if he wants to chill, right? And he didn't respond. And then that artist releases music, and it's not like, I didn't like pay it mind really, because you know I have a lot of things to do in a day, and I never like posted about it, which who cares? I'm not obligated to do that. And then I noticed that this dude unfollows me a week later, and if I'm remembering correctly, he made like a tweet about, I forget what it was, but anyways, he unfollowed me after. And it's just like, to me, man, I said this earlier, but I feel like if you're not offering clout in this industry to people are going to stop fucking with you. Like, the moment you have no clout to offer, they're going to stop messing with you. When I asked the dude to play basketball, I guess it was like, yo, you know, we already did our interview. What's my reason to hang out with this dude? And it's just, you know, it sucks, because like, that's one reason I fuck with Casey so much, because he actually treats me like family, you know, like he doesn't even ask me to post him and stuff. I'll post it just because I fuck with him, and you know, it's dope. And you know, if he asked me, like, honestly, like, if I didn't mess with the song, I'd be like, I don't know about this. And I feel like he would be like, all right, it's cool, bro. But that's why I mess with him, is like, if I didn't have KTO tomorrow, right, I feel like Casey would still be my friend, you know, he would still text me, he would still respond to me. And yeah, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that we're both at like a similar level, so he like understands my struggle and vice versa. Yeah, I'm gonna read what you guys say in the chat. Damn, we have a high right now, 127 viewers. Someone said, bro, why did they do you like that? You don't seem hostile. Honestly, man, like I said, it's all about respect. I don't even think it's about like beef. It's just like they don't respect me. And there's a lot of rappers who do respect me, by the way, like Key Glock. Like I could tell, like, you know, he respected me, and he said before, when I dapped him up, he was like, yo, yeah, I've seen your interviews. And I feel like when someone watches you, you know, then they'll respect you. But weird, man, I don't know. There's a lot of factors into it. But I also want to say one more thing. Please stop getting mad at me, or like unfriending me if I don't want to do your interview. There's a lot of like smaller artists who, it's not even that they're small. Sometimes I just like kind of fuck with their music, but I don't totally mess with it. And they'll ask me to do an interview, and I'll nicely explain to them, like, hey man, maybe now's not the right time. Let's wait a bit in the future. Or maybe like, hey, let's just do a vlog, you know, maybe this doesn't have to be a full interview. And bro, they'll take it like as disrespect. And it's crazy, man, because that's why nowadays sometimes I don't even open my DMs from certain people, because I know that if I nicely tell them no, they'll take it the wrong way. Like, yo guys, in the chat, let me know, like, do you guys think I should just like ignore people's DMs in that scenario, or respond and be like no? Because if you ignore them, I feel like they don't get hurt because they're like, oh, he didn't see it because he was busy. But if you say no, you know, they take that personally. And my whole thing is, man, it's like I want to be friends with artists and not have to interview them. Even when I go on trips, and you guys know I'm like really good at networking. I'm really good at getting into rooms and like making friends with people in the industry. But certain people, like, I'll just hit them up a talk, and then they're like, oh, all right, yeah, cool, I can do an interview on this day. And I'm like, bro, I just wanted to get like coffee with you, you know, or like McDonald's. And yeah. So if any rappers are seeing this, bro, like sometimes, you know, it's cool. We don't have to do. Same with managers too. Like, if I don't want to interview your artist, we could still be friends. I still thought you were a cool person, you know?